the roof of the Mongoose garage. Beautiful machine. Let's see, all the way down to the end of the road. And of course, around the big long gold bar. Who's going to be at the big end of the track? Looks like, oh, the Dodge got.
So what's going on, everybody? Here we are at the No Name Nationals. We're all lined up for our group photo on the track. So quite a few cars here. Pretty much filled the whole 8 mile up.
So Barkley stepped out here and asked me if I wanted to get high.
So
this was not what I had in mind.
I'll probably walk around a little bit.
We're going up in the man lift here
right now.
And we're just about ready to get our pictures taken. If I could have all of your attention, please, everybody out on the racetrack, for our first photograph, if you would please step to the wall so we can see the front end of all the cars. Step to the wall behind your vehicle.
Okay.
And then we will take another photograph with everybody out in the middle so we can see all your smiling faces.
Oh.
And then for our third photograph, we would really like to have John Wilbur
sign out
and Dallas Brown up here at the Christmas tree. 420. And we have a contender. We have a contender. My goodness, what a burnout. Clear past the starting line. He might be taking home $100 from BJ's Rusted and Busted Garage. The best burnout. There's $100 on the line, and Dallas says, man, I gotta eat, so I'm gonna throw down a burnout. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna put him in first place so far. Holy smoke. The Thunderbird got a lot of tuning on the rear suspension yesterday to get this animal to hook. He wants to thank Andrew and Blue Light. And he is absolutely flying. You folks who are running in the Outlaw 10.5 category, look.
This thing here is pretty wild. 68 Thunderbird with a 521 cubic inch big block Ford in it. Pretty cool to make a street machine out of a freaking Thunderbird. Tunnel ram. Pretty wild machine. He even still has the original interior still in with the wraparound seat.
Where'd the Irish go? I don't know.
Pretty nice.
If any other participants or YouTube channel content providers would like to put up some more money for our best display, come on down here. BJ's Rusted and Busted Garage, kind enough to donate $100 towards the cause. A couple of Pontiacs rolling off the starting line. Looks like Dakota got out of timeout long enough to put Pontiac Firebird on the track.
It is really, even the cow's solid. So what's going on, guys? Here at the No Names, hanging out with Dakota and Hunter. Checking out Hunter's. What is this, Catalina?
Star Chief.
Star Chief.
Even bigger than the Catalina.
Yeah, it's longer wheelbase. That's his 389 with it's a Mickey Thompson, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Cross ram. And you got two, what, 500 Edelbrocks?
600.
600 Edelbrocks. Nice. He's been running it down the track.
Long branch manifold.
Yeah, you got the long branches. I don't know if I can get in there enough to see. There they are.
It's pretty tight in there.
Yeah, it is.
He's got it filled up. I get barely close to it.
Where's your dipstick?
In the trunk. I put a mile.
Personal, Chris.
I put a.
Just a little bit, huh?
I put it. I had to keep it in the trunk. It's rod cap. Cause I bought a Milodon windy stripe from a guy.
Yeah.
He didn't tell me you got to change the block peg. It's pressed there. So I had to take and bend it to be able to read the oil. But it reads right. I just keep it out. And I did $5,000 in that last pass. You can kind of see it.
Oh, it just kind of
Blew a little bit out.
threw it everywhere.
Yeah, it wasn't that much.
Yeah, and last pass was what, 10-2 on this?
Yeah, 70 something miles an hour.
Not bad for this big car.
Against Plus Grand Prix, or GTP, whatever the thing is.
Yeah, the red one.
Yep, supercharged 3.8. I
Nice.
was looking for them.
And then we got Dakota's Trans Am.
Howdy.
You put the engine together, what, 2 days before you left?
Yeah, we was on a real tight schedule. Another 20 minutes, 30 minutes, an hour, and we wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
It was crazy. You know, I can't take credit for it all. I had a lot of help from my dad, and we busted our tail on it.
And you broke it in on the way here.
It ought to be broke in it. We drove it 300 miles.
Yeah, so it should be working.
You think it's about as broke in as it's going to
I
get?
think so. I would think so.
And I've been running it pretty hard. I guess.
And his fastest pass has been what, 10-2 was the last.
That was the last one. My fastest one was a 9.2
9.2, okay.
with a 2.160 foot.
So this is a pretty nice car because they don't look like this from where I live. Not at all. This thing's great. Is that the original paint, Dakota? Or has it been shot once before?
I think it's been shot once a long time ago. If you look up under it, there's like a little bit of a run, and I think it's been painted before. It's a long time ago.
Yeah, it's a nice ride though. I like it. Nice. Pop the hood, man. Again. For like the 10th time.
That's 10. That's good on the hinges.
Keep them lubed up.
Yeah.
And that's his 400 he just put together.
My 455.
Oh, is it the 455?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep. That's a picture. Lenati Voodoo cam, forged Eagle rods, former RPM intake, 1 3/4 inch full length headers, 2.5 inch dual pipes. And I thought it'd be a little faster, but I'm not a good driver. Yesterday was my first day on the track. You know?
You're doing good. You're getting it down. It takes time.
Yeah.
You got to get used to the whole, how everything works. Comfortable with the car. The more you do it, the more comfortable you get with it, and it's easier it is to do. It's looking good. Nice. Cool. I'll walk around and I'll get some more videos of other cars around here. Thanks, Dakota.
Yes, sir. Happy to be part of it.
Ottawa, Kansas. Ottawa, the home of the Old Mary Rod Run, which brought in about 1,700 cars last weekend to Ottawa. It's huge. Opened in 1972 and older vehicles. This is the Barracuda. He's been working on this thing over and over. It's got an automatic transmission, so hopefully we don't see a busted tail shaft out. Dual quads, supercharger, lots of fun. First time I've actually got a chance to see it on the track. Oh! We got a challenge. Jed Speed Shop. Gunner Renegades, or excuse me, Scott Speed Shop. Gunner running the Ford Racing Production Chevy Camaro, and it's hurt. Hopefully it's not hurt so bad that it's going to break. Jed might have a chance here. If you haven't followed Scott Speed Shop channel lately, they got a whole new shop where they could do some wonderful things with the Barracuda and Jezebel, among other projects. And he's really put together a nice machine shop at his place. He's doing some good work there. All right, hang on tight, folks. Here we go. We got a stick shift in the left lane, automatic in the right lane, long, big, broad Mopar in the goose is taking cover.
And here we have the Barracuda. Jed's Barracuda with the blown 440.
Trying to make it, pushing it past the finish line. That's got to be exhausting. I know I wouldn't want to run around in this heat.
Jed, I'm going to make you get up.
But we're all having fun out here. You're not any nationals. I know I am. We're all having fun as well.
Chris, you gotta take Jed for a ride with your bird.
Jed wants to ride on my bird.
I always do. Who doesn't? Ryan rode on your bird multiple times.
I know. He's a sicko, man.
Oh, he just loves birds. He likes the older birds the most.
I know. What can I say? Ron Jeremy, buddy.
Not anymore, you shaved.
I know. I'm not that good anymore. I'm not Ron Jeremy anymore.
We just ran out what was in the carburetor, ran out.
How'd it run, Jed?
Well, I just explained on my video that basically I kind of wanted to go tell Ron I just planned on driving it. I didn't plan on making a pass.
Yeah.
No burnout, no nothing. Tires I'm a little weird about.
Yeah.
Engine's still not quite there. Car is ready to race. It's everything we have that's not quite ready.
It looked like it went pretty
I'm
straight.
happy to admit that.
Yeah.
It didn't really shift in the second quite right. It popped out the carburetor. Never really left first gear. And it did like 48 miles an hour. I barely beat basically Williams Cushman.
Yeah.
But I have a list now of everything I want to fix. And we could probably get timing and a little more carb work and make another run. But there's no way I'm going to push this thing.
Yeah.
But I'm happy with it. I think it's worth actually putting money into and making it into a machine like it's supposed to be.
Yeah. It looked like it was going, when you left the line and then you started laying into it, it looked good going down the track.
I literally treated the street like a stoplight.
Yeah.
Slowly ease off it, and as you get into it, and then it was when the car was just starting to drive that I laid into it more, and it just took off. And then as soon as I started to get ready to shift, it popped. And it was basically just from that point on, she just didn't want no more. So, in my mind, the car wants to race. The motorhome 440 just wants to take people on vacation.
It's getting pushed to its limit that it doesn't want to get pushed to.
No. Kinda don't help that stupid header right there, number 7. That tube is broke free.
Oh.
From that brazing.
Yeah.
And we need to fix that because I think that was part of the backfire. I think it started to suck cold air maybe through it.
Okay. Nice. Yeah, it looked good going down the track. Because I thought you got into it and I thought, oh, this is going to be a good pass, and then all of a sudden I see flames and
So the
coughing and
pop-off
crap.
valve, we've been fighting that because I think the gas gets ruptured in it.
Okay.
And that's every once in a while, like, well, I had it idled down to about 1200 RPM and it kind of slowly surged when you had the fan on. And that was just from the exhaust belt, and it was running good. Got it up there and we're waiting on the Hobbs boys and find out we couldn't run them because they had all the people in the Cadillac. That was the plan.
Yeah.
By the time I got up there, everything was good on the engine. Coolant was fine, oil was fine. And I mean, when I was coming down the return road, it was up to 200. But it was just that backfire. I'm wondering if it ain't just getting lean, because when I was coming back off the return road, it was running about 2,000 RPM.
Was it surging or no?
No, it was just running really high RPM, like it was almost a lean condition.
Yeah, like
which doesn't make sense. But I mean, with that pop-off valve, when this thing starts acting like that, it's all screwy. And people may notice this arm is bent. That's just the way that one has to be. Trust me.
Yeah.
But I think this thing, we're gonna make it to something.
Cool.
It's not yard art.
No.
That's the yard dirt.
Well, thank you, Jed.
Subscribe to Test of Speed Show.
Have a problem with the sure grip unit, or not the sure grip, the positive traction unit in the rear end. Is they only spun one tire coming out of the water box. That left rear tire is still damp, folks. He didn't get it dry, so look for a little tire smoke off the left rear. Well, you got to look worked that time. It wasn't a violent launch, but it is straight down the racetrack. He's getting some tuning and information ready for our Outlaw 20.
Let's hear that turbo LS, buddy. Here we go. He's pumping up the ground. Let's let it rip. I can pretend it's me.
Watch him drive around and push pull back out.
All right.
He's got a plan.
Show us rev limiter.
He's got a plan.
He's going to spray the crowd.
Yeah.
All reverse gears. This ain't NASCAR. Right to the rhubarb.
He's out there somewhere.
Just pumping up the crowd. So quiet. Oh, he lost his flag.
Oh, they're shutting him down. I think a piece of rubber hit me.
There you go. Everybody give him a really big round of applause.
They're probably pissed because you tore the grass up.
took that off.
Anybody else want to do the Burnout contest? Find Mad Dog Kenny. He's got a gray shirt on, long hair, beard, and a bandana. Not too hard to find. Come find him up. He's still here by the Yellow Cove, walking the area right down the road. I'd say he finished that one off pretty good. Excellent job. I feel like that he stopped. So everybody Roland, you got your work cut out for you, baby.
Irish Outlaw Garages GS340 that he bought. Car wrecked and actually came over the fence where this car was sitting in the salvage yard, squished the roof. He got it back together and drove it here. 340 dealer.
I thought you had me for sure.
We'll have to run for $100.
This is Tony's Hot Rod Garage out of Preston, Arizona. They're the ones responsible for the really cool thing.
Yeah, she's. I probably
This
shouldn't
thing took a
have
hell of a hit on the roof. Too bad it's in really decent shape.
Traction without finding any.
Just squished it pretty good. But hey, what the hell? It's still on the road and it's running. Yeah, that's pretty. What the hell? It's still on the road.
This thing does nothing but make a.
Pretty rough, eh?
It's not that bad. I mean, it needs some work.
It needs some work, but
GS340.
yeah.
Never, you know.
Yeah, you don't ever see them, that's for sure. 67 only.
He didn't do terrible in this call.
You could probably pull it out.
They probably could a little bit better.
Probably could pull that out. It runs good. It sounded decent coming in.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna race him.
Are you gonna race him?
I think
Did he get tagged?
he's going to. He's looking for lead.
Oh, is he?
He ought to pass that. He's got the same compression ratio. He's running 89. I said you probably need a gallon or two, 110.
He's only got a 2-speed in this though.
He's got switch pitch.
Yeah, it's got a switch pitch, but it's a 2-speed jetaway. It's not a 3-speed.
He needs a better.
Hard to say. So what's going on, everybody? My little outro for the No Name Nationals. I actually just got home. I cannonballed it. I left at 6:30 this morning, and it's like midnight now. So I got stuck in an accident. I got stuck in some traffic. So, and then I stopped a couple times. I didn't really try to push it too hard to try and get here. Car's a mess because I hit rain, because we had that storm, that tropical storm that came up on Virginia, actually skirted up the coast, and then we got a bunch of it, so everything's soaking wet here in a mess. It was real windy from what my dad was telling me. So I'm beat. I am tired. I'm probably gonna unload the rest of this car tomorrow. So I just wanted to put this up. I don't know how long this No Name National video is going to be. I didn't take a whole lot of video. I just wanted to kind of enjoy the whole thing, but I did get to meet a bunch of people. I got to meet Buck finally, even though he lives just 30 miles away from here. First responder, JB, Skip, Dakota and Hunter, bunch of other people, Dude Mopar. So I got to meet a bunch of people, and like I said, I just didn't do a lot of recording. I did some, so I'll put something together with it. So, but I just wanted to do this little outro of the No Name Nationals, and I'm glad I got to go. It was just a heck of a drive. So, got to learn some things about the Firebird. One thing I learned is that it gets incredibly good gas mileage, which is pretty surprising. I filled it up in West Virginia about 25 miles from the Maryland border, and I drove it the whole way home. So that was like 200 miles, and I still got a quarter of a tank of gas left. So it does pretty good. So those other things that I was shaped down that I'm gonna have to fix or do something with. The steering is just harder than this thing. With no power steering, it just really sucks, and I'm not sure how good that box is. I know the front end's tight, but that box is wonky, so it could just be worn out. I tightened it up, but that still doesn't mean anything. It could still be all kinds of play inside of it. So I used 1 quart of oil in that whole trek there and back, plus the 200 miles I had put on it before I left. A little over 200 miles that I put on before I left. So I used a quart of oil and 2,500 miles, which is pretty surprising considering it's been sitting for 32. It sat for 32 years. So, but that's going to be it. I'm going to sign off and see you guys next time.